Hi Leo, happy birthday to you, happy August. The month starts out on the 2nd of August with a lovely new moon in Leo, in your first house, joining the beautiful Sun and Venus. So this is a new year for you, brand new beginnings, a new way of presenting yourself. An opportunity to press the reboot and the refresh button on you. How would you like to be seen? How would you like others to see you? How would you like to present yourself? What new things do you want to ignite in your relationships? How do you want to be different in your relationships? What do you need to change in order to have more joy and more connection and more love in your relationships? And what can you do to yourself internally with this lovely new moon to really open yourself up, because Leo does rule the heart, and this is an opportunity now for you just to open your heart, that generosity of spirit that comes so naturally to you, to release it, to let it out, and just watch the world give you a beautiful sign back and really show you this real sense of more nourishment and more connection, not only with yourself, but with the other people in your life. It's a lovely new beginning for you this month. On the 3rd of the month, we've got Mars coming to join Saturn in your 5th house. So Mars and Saturn together, this makes for a wonderful combination to be able to focus your energy. So any kind of creative project, anything that you've been thinking of doing and maybe something you really enjoy but you'd like to now put it into a business and make money from it, this Mars energy is going to really help you to do that. It's also a good time for really undertaking a project to become self-employed. It's a good time for taking pleasure seriously. Really making it your business, Leos, to make sure you're doing something that you enjoy every day. Really incorporate that into the structure of your life, because that's what this Mars energy wants you to do in that 5th house. It also wants you to bring more romance into your life. We all love a little bit of romance, don't we? No matter what age we are, we want to feel as though we're loved and have some kind of upliftment and inspiration. And this here too is encouraging you, because the more that you bring joy into your daily life, that you notice all the little things that give you pleasure, the more you'll have the joy and the fullness that you really want to feel in your relationships. On the 6th of the month, Venus comes to join Mercury and Jupiter, lovely 3 planets. They all get along very well together in your 2nd house of money. So Leos, this bodes very well this month for some good news financially. Also with Mercury there, good for negotiations, good for doing a little bit of wheeling and dealing. You may find yourself buying yourself a gift or a present, or doing something nice for yourself, maybe some new clothes, pair of shoes, but something of a little treat. And why not? It's birthday time, so it's important to nourish yourself a little more maybe than you would usually do. The big news of this month is the full moon lunar eclipse in your opposite sign of Aquarius, happening in your 7th house of relationships. So there's going to be this focus on you for the first part of this month, and then this focus on relationships. And a lunar eclipse is likely to bring some changes into your relationships, particularly a significant relationship, be it an intimate one, a spouse, a partner, or a business partner. But this is now shining a light on that area for you and really looking at, am I feeling loved? Am I giving love and really feeling as though I'm loved in return? And it's all about looking at this exchange of love in your life, the heart energy, opening the heart and allowing it to stay open and vulnerable, really, no matter what happens around you. Yes? Really, because that's what the masters did. In the old days, the ascended masters, they really just loved people no matter what was happening. And if anybody is an example of this energy of love, it's you, Leos. And you'll have an opportunity to really show that, maybe to even some difficult people in your life this month, and to transform those relationships into something new and better than you could ever imagined. On the 23rd of the month, we've got the Sun coming to join everybody in this second house of money, shining a light as well on what do you value, really making sure that whatever's important to you, you are prioritizing in your life. So if it's relationships, make sure you're putting some time and energy into them. If it's creating a career for yourself, make sure you're really studying and learning and doing what's necessary to sustain a successful career. So these are all things to think about, with these aspects really heavily weighting this second house. On the 30th of the month, we've got Venus coming into your third house, bringing you an upliftment and an inspiration and some more social interaction. So really good month, Leos, not for sitting home too much, but for really getting out and about, for connecting with new people. You may find some of these connections are on the internet, and maybe some of them are also in person. But this is a wonderful time for doing a course, for studying something that you'd really like to do. It doesn't have to be a long-winded 3 or 4 year degree course, but just something that you enjoy, that just really you can't wait to learn more about it. It could even be astrology. And to let you know that on the 31st of the month, the very last day of the month, Mercury goes retrograde. So take advantage of this month to really sign contracts, to deal with any kind of paperwork, important negotiations. Try to get things completed this month so that you don't have to contend with some minor irritations potentially next month when Mercury goes retrograde. So I wish you a wonderful birthday month, and thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.